22 new gadgets on Amazon that are insane? Amazon only shows you the same 10,000 review junk, so you miss the ones that actually save you a plumber or mechanic bill. One projects perfect laser lines on any wall. One opens with your fingerprint in 1 second. One gives you 5G anywhere. And one prints stickers with 0 ink. I ranked them from insane to insanely useful. Let's go from 22 to 1.
Govee floor lamp. Picture this corner lamp glowing in soft purple behind a couch, app-driven music syncing the bottom panel with the song. $69.99 on Amazon's Choice is the entry model. RGBIC, 1000 lumens, 16 million DIY color combos, Alexa plus Matter. The subtext on the listing nobody reads. RGBIC means individual segment control, not a single color strip. Most cheap smart floor lamps at this price can't render gradients. This one does. Worth it if you want a fence between your living room and a home theater. Skip it if all you wanted was a lamp.
BlueSnail kitchen timer. $12.99 over 12,000 reviews. Magnetized to the fridge, brightness and volume adjustable, audible from upstairs. Not a smart device, not an app, not a screen, just a countdown timer shaped like the old egg clock the Olympics already ran from. The redemption is real. Anyone who's overcooked a soft-boiled egg 3 minutes past the timer knows the cost of misreading your phone screen. Best for an elderly parent's kitchen. Worst when you've already accepted phone timers for years. BlueDriver OBD2 scanner, $94 to $140 across retailers. Bluetooth to phone, reads ABS, SRS, TPMS, no subscription, works on every car post-1996. The mechanic shop charges $50 to read the code, charges another $50 to clear it, charges whatever it takes to fix something you could have diagnosed at home. The reason this one earned a slot instead of the cheaper clones is BlueDriver's repair report feature. Actual diagnostic ladder for the most common fault codes. You find a code, the app tells you whether it's a $15 fix or $900.
OHO Smart AI Glasses, $99. Bluetooth audio, hands-free calling, photochromic lenses that darken in sun, sweat-resistant 2.0mm polycarbonate. 8,000 plus reviews at 4.1. What's genuinely different from the cheaper AI glasses flooding Amazon? These pass the polycarbonate lens drop test, which is not lab promised, just user reported, and don't yell at you about battery life. Worth it as a runner's tier. Open audio without ear loop fatigue, no camera, which is also why it doesn't trigger bystander surveillance anxiety. Skip if you wanted a display in the lens.
BOOX Note Air 5C, $529.99 from BOOX, 10.3-inch color e-paper, 6 gigs of RAM, 64 storage, full Android, so any Note app installs. The category re-anchored around 2024, students, engineers, novelists were carrying this instead of a tablet. The 5C update is the first model where color notes look like color notes, not faded PDFs. Worth it if you write more than 4 pages a day. Skip if your work is built around subscripting PDFs. The refresh rate on e-paper still isn't there.
HOZO NeoRuler, $109 to $249. 12-inch digital scale ruler with 93 built-in scales, 0.004-inch accuracy, infinite custom scales, cable-free, USB-C rechargeable, Bluetooth to phone. The benefit isn't accuracy, it's that the layout changes from imperial to architectural to metric on a button press. For a 3D printer operator or a hobbyist engineer, this replaces the swap ruler queue. Not for furniture measurement. The resolution ceiling is engineering tier, not home renovation tier.
Pure Enrichment PureZone Mini Air Purifier, $39.99 on Amazon. Cordless, true HEPA, 4,900 and 1,911 review average at 4.0. The redemption? A personal zone air purifier for a desk or bedside, sized for 2 to 3 foot radius, 3-stage filter with activated carbon. Most home purifier units marketed to a single zone are priced from $250. The PureZone Mini is what works in a small office or a bedroom corner. Worth it for any household with a pet in the room, a smoker, or someone recovering from a respiratory infection. Skip if you wanted to purify a whole floor. That's a different unit at a different price.
Meeting Owl 3, $1,199. 360-degree, 1080p HD,
AI speaker tracking 18-foot mic pickup, certified for Microsoft Teams, plug and play. The reason this entry didn't get dropped into the boring enterprise camera bucket, Owl Labs is the only mainstream brand where the AI recognition actually follows the loudest speaker, rather than cycling in a fixed order. Worth it if your small business has more than 10 hours of meetings a week. Skip if you already own a mounted webcam.
Huepar laser level, $22 to $90 across configurations. Self-leveling green crossline, 100-foot range, magnetic bracket on the 87 model. The cheapest model at $22 cuts 5% accuracy. The $87 version adds 2 plumb dots and a magnetic bracket, which is what most weekend hangers actually need. The honest read here, green line lasers are visible in daylight where red lines wash out, and Huepar is one of 2 consumer brands where this actually delivers. Worth it for one major picture array. Skip if your projects are closer than a yard.
Maestri House Coffee Scale, $31.99, 0.1 gram precision, USB-C rechargeable, dual timing modes, 2 kilogram capacity, borosilicate glass top. Why this one instead of the Buku at $109 or the InSmart at $39? It's an Amazon's choice with 4,000 reviews and the cleanest profile of any coffee scale under $50. The redemption here is dual timing. Pour and brew measured on one scale. Skip if you haven't pulled espresso in the last 30 days because the precision only matters if your workflow already demands it.
Easy Dose Pill Cutter, $4.99 with built-in pill dispenser, stainless blade. 40,000 plus reviews at 4.3. The Easy Dose is what every pill cutter aspires to. Worth it as a senior's morning med tray? That's the angle. Doing this without one is genuinely dangerous for any pill smaller than an aspirin. Skip if you've never split a pill in your life. This is not a general use product. The $4 price is correct as of this writing. Amazon's choice at $4.99.
Most gadget lists skip the cutoff moment. This one's no different, except the cutoff here is honesty about which products age badly. About half the entries you'll hear in the second half of this list solve a problem I'd been hitting weekly. The other half I'd already replaced inside 90 days.
Everlit Survival Car Emergency Kit, $69.95. Includes digital tire inflator, jumper cables, 12-foot tow strap, flashlight, gloves, first aid. 2,900 reviews at 4.7. The redemption, the digital tire inflator. Cheaper emergency kits come with a hand pump that you will not use, ever, in a real roadside emergency. This one has a plug-in 12-volt compressor with auto shutoff. Worth it for any car older than 3 years in cold climate regions. Skip if you're city-only and rideshare aware. Split keyboard, $119. 40% ortholinear, hot swappable switches, RGB backlight, VIO programmable. The honest read? Split keyboards commit to the user the way ergonomic chairs do. The Corne LP is the lowest profile split in the under $200 category, programmable in QMK or VIO. Full open source firmware. Worth it if you've ever typed for 6 hours and noticed wrist pain. Skip if you're locked into a corporate managed laptop. Every firmware flash will trigger IT tickets. NETGEAR Nighthawk 5G mobile hotspot. Nighthawk M7. The unlocked model, $484.90 on Amazon this turn. eSIM plus a SIM card tray, Wi-Fi 7, 3.6 gigabit peak. Supports 32 simultaneous devices. The reason this model earned the slot rather than the cheaper M6 at $158 renewed, unlocked eSIM unlocks the international case. Plugs in, enters a country, the device picks up local carrier without swapping hardware. AT&T Turbo Hotspot 3 at $59.99 is the cheaper alternative if you only travel domestically and accept the carrier lock. It's not the recommended buy. Worth it for international travel, RV setups, or any household running business on the road. Skip if your phone plan already has a sustainable mobile hotspot allocation.
Mini sticker printer, Inkless thermal, $13 to $25. Bluetooth nano size. The Cuttingham X6 hits $25.49 with 10 rolls of paper. The PRT Mini hits $13.67 single roll. For parents looking for a screen detox for an under 10, this is the right answer. For a journaling adult, also the right answer. For a school note taker, depends on whether the supply chain holds for replacement rolls. Worth it as a gift. Skip if your household already has a color printer flow. MAXPOWER sheet metal hand seamer, $40.84 for a 2-piece set. 5-blade pipe crimper plus a 3-inch offset jaw. 2-piece rather than single tool matters. Single hand seamers fail at cornering.
This set brackets the corners. Worth it if you have a downspout, gutter, or standing seam roofing project in your 10-year plan. Skip if your only contact with sheet metal has been a punch card rental at a hardware counter. VERPROOF for Biometric Bedside Gun Safe, $55.99. Fingerprint plus keypad plus key, drop-down quick access lid, wall/desk mountable. 2,300 reviews at 4.2. Why not the 4,000 review RPNB at $79? The RPNB is California DOJ rated, which is a real certification. The VERPROOF is the dollar value pick with a side opening lid. Worth it as a quick access safe for a sidearm. Skip if you do not own a firearm. Full stop, no caveats.
ULANZI VL49 LED camera light, 1781 RGB, 2500 to 9000K, 2000 mAh magnetic, CRI 95+, 7,000 plus reviews at 4.6. Why this one instead of the slightly cheaper newer RGB? The magnetic back is the differentiator. Stick it to any metal surface for a second key light. Worth it for solo creators. Skip if your only lighting is overhead. The VL49 is a fill light, not a key light.
Vindar Moving Sand Art, $31.49 with 33 reviews, 4.3. The dynamic sand picture. Flip the frame, sand settles into a new landscape. Worth it as a desk object with no screen and no battery. The honest ceiling, once flipped, takes 1 to 3 minutes to fully settle. That's not a timer, that's an object. If you treat it as an object, the value is real. If you treat it as a fidget, you'll be disappointed in 30 days.
MAXSmart Clamp-On Mouse Pad, $26.99. Clamp-on rotating 360, slide-out tray, holds to 1.5-inch desk edges, 1,700 reviews at 4.3. The reason this entry, most ergonomic add-ons sit on the desk. This one operates as a chair extension, worth it for any chair user with an armrest or forearm pressure issue. Skip if your desk already has the depth, corner desks particularly.
OutIn Nano Portable Electric Espresso, $119.99 on Amazon, self-heating USB-C, 20-bar pump, ground coffee plus NS capsule compatible, runs on a 7,800 mAh battery, 5,600 reviews at 4.2. The redemption, portable espresso is the category where most travel devices promise shot quality and deliver a sweet but cold drink. The Nano actually gets to 195 degrees Fahrenheit. Worth it if you fly or hike with a real coffee ritual. Skip if you're driving. Vehicle cup holder usage is a relay problem, not a brewing problem.
Anker 8-in-1 USB-C hub, $35.99 on Amazon, 9,400 plus reviews at 4.3. 2 USB-A ports, single USB-C, Ethernet, 4K HDMI at 60 Hz, micro SD and SD, 85-watt PD pass-through. The redemption? Most hubs in the under $15 tier cut Ethernet or HDMI to 4K 30 Hz. The Anker holds the line on both. The honest read? Buy the hub on the day you have a desktop setup, not before. Worth it if your laptop has gone USB-C only. Skip if your phone gaming is the only USB-C device you need to attach.
These are the 22 gadgets you should have. The cutoff for this list was the same as any other. Would I still want it next month? Not just today. Subscribe for more videos like this. Stay sharp.